All right, guys, welcome back to another TA Tech News Weekly. I'm your host, TA Tech. Today, we are joined by Connor from Techless Tech. What's up, man?
Not bad now. I'm grand, up to my eyeballs with exams, but apart from that, great.
Awesome, man. Yeah.
About to
Uh,
pull out all the stocks for this podcast.
I've been trying to get you on for quite a while now, and
It's been a minute.
finally, I finally said, you know what? I'll wake up early, do my thing, and then get
hmm
this podcast going. Um, so what have you been up to, man? What's going on?
What have I been up to? What haven't I been up to? I've
that,
got a job.
that should be the real question, right?
Um, I'm moving to the arse end of nowhere for 3 months.
Ooh.
Done in university now in the next week. Graduating and overall just trying to find a will to live.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Man,
Yeah.
things are complicated, but nonetheless, um,
So you should feel privileged I'm even here,
yeah,
is what I'm saying. This is a
I am, bro.
privilege.
I am. Yo, I really miss
Yeah,
having the trio back. I really miss the Tech Unlocked podcast days. You know,
yeah.
um, but I said, you know what? Since they're busy, I'm really not. I'll do something on my own.
Well,
Um,
if you did the editing every now and again, we wouldn't have stopped it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean,
Yeah,
not wrong.
yeah.
Hey, but I
Uh,
listen. Getting into my own podcast, I have done a lot. And I mean, I know
how's it been going?
I'm gonna get my head chopped off when I say this, but all videos, streams, and podcasts have been edited with CapCut, and so far so good.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh shit! What's so bad about that?
You have a Mac, use Final Cut.
I see no difference, bro. Like what?
You're using an M2 MacBook Pro and you're using CapCut.
I mean,
I'm going to let the audience figure that one out.
that nah. I mean, it's what works for me.
And
I
you're
th-
wrong, but that's okay.
wow. Okay, Connor. Damn.
Yeah,
Uh,
have to get my digs in.
yeah, I'll allow it because we haven't talked in so long.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but so the Apple event is coming around. Um,
Oh, yeah, that's happening.
Apple and Google event like a
Ugh.
week apart, which is crazy. I'm still
Apple did
one.
that on purpose.
I'm still wondering if Samsung's gonna come in and say, "Okay, we'll do the week after." That would be
Oh, yeah,
cool.
Samsung still has to release their phones, huh?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that.
Huh.
But
Oh,
what
yeah,
what are
Samsung
your
make phones.
thoughts? What are your thoughts on Apple event? And are you expecting
Huh.
anything? Do you need anything new and improved?
Well, there's a great thing called this, the iPad mini. Uh,
Ooh.
that would probably be the thing that I'd be most excited to see. Give it an updated chip, maybe more performance.
Mhm.
But this thing is already stupid fast, anyways, for what it is.
I
There's
love the
going to be a
Apple
new app.
sticker on it. I love the
Oh,
Apple
yeah.
sticker on it.
Gotta rep the brand.
Oh, heck yeah,
Uh,
man. Heck yeah.
Supposedly there's a new Apple Pencil, but like this Apple Pencil I have at the moment, Apple Pencil 2, it's
Ooh,
fine. It draws,
yeah.
it does what I need it to.
Bro, that's what I
Uh,
say. Like,
there's a
honestly.
MacBook, supposedly Mac Studio M3, supposed to come out at some point.
Oh,
They're just
really?
skipping that. Or, no, yeah, they still haven't released the Mac Studio. And
Oh, that's
supposedly
true.
a red iPhone 15. I recently got 14 Pro. I don't need an iPhone 15. Uh, but
Damn.
This feels like they feel like they have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be no
Mm-hmm.
media at the event. It's not going to be exciting.
I,
Especially a month before Dub Dub. Like, if you're looking for a 12.9-inch iPad Air,
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. If I didn't enjoy the size of the iPad Mini so much, and maybe if I used my iPad Mini more, then I'd be.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet this is going to be one of the shortest events that we've seen?
30 minutes. 30 minutes in and out the door. That's it.
Dude, I don't even give it that. I don't even give it 30. I give it 25, 20, 25. Seriously.
Like, there's a lot they could talk about with the new iPad Air. If they release the new iPad Pros with OLED, they could talk about that. They could talk about the new Magic Keyboard, how they redesigned it, maybe with an extra port. There's stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
But it could be a press release.
Yeah. I that's what I said. I'm like, you know what? But at the
Could be a
same
press
time,
release.
but at the same time, I mean, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somehow. You know.
Yeah, with a press release.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think they ever started with an event in June. Like I always think think they always did something before.
There's been plenty of years where they haven't done spring events.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last time they did a spring event, it was for the what was it? The G3 iMac.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't going to be anything spectacular.
No.
Now, give me a product red iPhone 15 Pro.
Shout out.
I might make a bad financial decision. Just saying.
But. Shout out to iCave Dave. He said he made a video saying that he wasn't going to watch the event.
I didn't even make a video about the event announcement.
Damn, man! Wow.
Yeah.
That's
how little I'm excited about. Like, there's just nothing going on. Like, Apple in general at the moment.
Are you looking for a streaming platform that is super simple to use, straightforward, and you don't need to install any programs on your computer? Well, StreamYard is just for you. It is a super simple web-based browser that you can go on. You sign in, you put your YouTube title, description, pick a thumbnail if you want to have it created, or upload one that you've created yourself and go live. It is that simple, just a few clicks, and you're there. And the best part of it all is that you can customize StreamYard with logos, backgrounds, banners, and so much more. Use the link in the description to sign up today, and let me know what you guys think of StreamYard in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on like the whole AI thing and what Apple's talking about with iOS 18 and all that?
Oh, if I showed you my ChatGPT search history, I get pulled up in front of an academic board. So let's not go there.
Damn, bro.
The artificial intelligence space at the moment, it's good. It's exciting. That's where the technology is heading. Things like it's going into things like glasses, and it's going into I don't know, gimbals, and it's going into laptops. Even things like it's made me excited about Microsoft Office again.
Right.
But that's where it's best suited. A chatbot is not going to be its final form. This artificial intelligence, it has a huge progression going forward for us. Doing things myself, such as experimenting with machine learning on how to predict packet drops in a network, or drop or low latency in a network. Things like that, where it could sort of warn you in advance.
Right.
That's exciting. A chatbot is not exciting.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on...
You spin it.
How do you think they're talking about, like, fixing Siri and all that? What do you think could be done
Yeah,
if anything.
Siri. I don't believe Apple. I
I
don't
see.
believe
I
Apple
see
will
the
do a
excitement.
chatbot. I don't believe Apple will do a chatbot. That's not their style. But what they will do is instead of a chatbot, they'll integrate some sort of model into Siri
Hmm.
that will allow it to pull information from the web, similar to what ChatGPT does and sort of
Yeah.
aggregates it for you. That's what Siri will do.
Yeah.
So instead of just getting web results, it'll just be Google Assistant.
I've been.
That's
Yeah.
that's it. I
Yeah.
can't like. There's nothing else you can do about it. Like it might let you schedule things in your
Hmm.
iPhone,
Hmm.
which is cool. But if you're waiting for it to come to the iPad, I hope you have an M3 iPad Pro because
Right.
you're not going to be able
Right.
to do it on anything else.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's just you know,
Man.
it's not really. Everyone's talking about this as if it's the next big thing, and it is the next coming of Christ in some ways.
Yeah.
But like in the right application, it makes sense.
Hmm.
But in this application, we're just looking for new ways to cheat in our exams.
Right.
Sorry, not sorry.
Right. 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 No.
That's
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah.
Um. Like we have so much already, and like we've seen a lot of um AI built into like Samsung, Google.
Now I
They've
do use it a lot. Like I used it to generate infographics. I can generate whole reports if I wanted to. Like I can generate, you can generate blocks of code. It can troubleshoot things that would have taken
yeah.
you a month to troubleshoot beforehand. It's it's going. It is impressive what they do,
Hmm.
but it's middling.
Right. Right. So I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. Speaking about Samsung and Google,
Oh yeah,
Google
what's up?
is going to have an event pretty soon. I know you used to be excited about Google and you had a Google Pixel. Do you still have
I
that
still
Google
do.
Pixel? You still
I still
use it
do.
on the daily?
But I want to
Y-
experiment with things here and there.
But you don't have like your SIM card in it, right?
No, no, I have a SIM card in it.
You know what? Goodbye. We're done. No, I'm kidding.
I have it. I have a SIM card in it. It's just it's not my primary SIM anymore. It's just when I want to experiment with things, it's there.
Oh
It's fine.
wow. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just I'll take business calls on it, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's a Pixel.
Yeah,
It's like your iPhone now. It's matured.
that's kind of what I do with this device. I
Yeah.
stopped using my main device for the webcam, and I started using this one. You can guess what it is. I'm sure the majority already know, and I'm sure
It's an
you already
iPhone
know too.
10R, isn't it?
You know what, Connor? You already knew that, so that
Yeah.
whatever.
I lurk in the group chat. I might say a lot. I lurk.
Bruh, it works, and I mean, I don't notice a difference in quality from when I use
Oh,
it.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
It's
I,
softer of an image, but not bad. It's certainly usable. But for web, it's better than what's on your Mac.
yeah, I mean, I guess that's true, but
It's about
I
as
don't.
good as an average webcam. I wouldn't say it's fantastic. It's usable. Usable.
Right. Yeah, it's usable. I think it's decent. I mean, obviously,
Sure.
it's probably a little bit better. I mean, I've taken pictures and stuff, and um, I think it's okay. Um, but like I said, I just need something to act as my camera, and I don't think people are gonna care, the
No.
quality and
I
whatnot.
record videos on an
Especially,
iPhone SE in 2016 and people don't know it.
damn. Okay, okay, damn. Yeah, I think this is the oldest device that I've ever recorded on. Um,
Oh, I've recorded on so much old.
really?
People don't know it.
Well, no,
Some
I
as
did
the
start.
audio's okay.
I started my channel. I started my channel with iPhone 10? No.
Oh, that's a fine phone. People still use that. That's fine.
Yeah. Uh, I was gonna say I started with the iPhone 6, but I didn't. I actually started with the iPhone 10 because I made my first video um talking about the iPhone 10, and then I just
My
continued
first
on.
video was shot on an iPad Air 2.
Really?
16 gigs.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh,
That's
I go way
crazy.
back. There's videos out there that were shot on the iPhone 4S if you look carefully enough.
You're gonna send all of those to me because I want to see this.
Yeah.
Uh, but going back to events and stuff, um, what are your thoughts on the Google event? And what are you expecting out of that?
It's an AI event. There'll be a new A model of the phone released, maybe a new Pixel tablet. I expect it'll be fairly interesting.
Now,
They're
this is
always. Now, Google I/O. Remember,
correct.
people, this is not a hardware event.
Right.
You'll get your Pixel A, but like I said, it's a hardware event.
Yeah.
So if you're the kind of person to get excited by Apple events, don't watch this. It's
True.
it's more so talking about how Google is advancing their software
True.
technologies. And it
I'm
will be interesting,
s-
but
I'm so
it's
excited
not
that
for
I'm
you.
gonna. Yeah, I'm so excited that I'm gonna be home for both events. I thought it was gonna be on days that I go to a program that I go to. And when I saw they were both on Tuesday, I'm like, ooh, this is gonna this is gonna be so much easier for me. Um, because I mean, I've watched events after the fact, but I think once they're on, and not only that, but like people are always start uploading their videos as the thing goes on, and I do want to talk about that. I do want to talk about that. Um, and I think that you probably get the most views out of that. But at the same
Take a page out
time,
of my book. Join me.
seriously. But what are your thoughts about that? Like, I personally listen. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I think people need to wait until after the event to post their videos. Because
Now
if
there's
you're
a
watching an
difference.
event online and you get notifications from other creators posting smaller clips, smaller videos of that product at the event, people are going to go watch that and say, screw the event. And then eventually, these companies will say, okay, well, they're not watching anymore because they're going to these other channels. What's the point?
What I
And
say
I
is there's a difference.
and I honestly
There,
don't want to see that happen because I love watching events like that.
what there is there's a difference. So what you're describing is live coverage of the event, and then there's event recaps.
Yeah,
You prefer the event recaps, which is fine. That's just an aggregation of all the
yeah,
announcements into one 10-minute video. But the live coverage is important as well because the live coverage it
yeah.
enhances the experience of watching the keynote, so you don't have to watch the keynote and sit through the fluff. You're getting the updates as they're coming out, which is important as well because the media benefits from it and the company benefits from
Well,
it
no,
in the sideline. Yeah.
dude. I'm not. I'm not
Oh yeah.
saying. I'm not saying like people like Talos of Tech and those types of creators. You
Yeah.
know, people, companies like CNET and Tech Radar, Apple Insider. Those people, I get completely why they do it
Oh yeah.
during the event. I'm talking about us creators who
Yeah.
are watching the event, potentially pausing it to cover that product and then continue on. Like,
So
I
the
would
way
never do that.
there's a little in I'll give you a little insight as to how I cover events. And it's exactly how you suggest. So what I do is there's the announcement of the device,
Hmm.
say iPhone 15. Then I watch through the basics, and then as
I
soon
hate.
as I've heard everything I need to hear, first thing you see is the 15-second clip. And by
Hmm.
the time that 15-second clip is up, so say for example you have your iPhone 15, that gets announced.
Right.
And then the event keeps playing in the background, but muted. So I have my phone up in front of the webcam or the laptop here. I'm
Hmm.
still watching what's going on. Or I have a big monitor here that's showing the event, but the camera's just off to the sides. I'm recording my 30-second TikTok. And by the time, and I'm constantly monitoring that, I'm constantly seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
And by the time, because you really don't need to see what's going on, like hear what's going on,
Yeah.
because all the specs show up. By the time that's done, the next thing has been announced. So you make your 30-second clip. And by the time that's uploaded and done, the next one is there. And then you get to benefit by making the recap video as well. So you benefit from the live coverage, people who want to watch that, just get the live updates, or after the fact, people that want to sit through a whole big event, they can just watch the little clips. And then you also get the benefit of the people who want to just watch the whole thing. So both
Right.
parties benefit in a way.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but again, I find it annoying to get all these notifications while I'm watching the event, and it's just like, bruh. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to
The
you
live
know
coverage is important for
tick
things
off
like
the
TikTok.
notifications.
Yeah. So for things like TikTok, the live note, I understand the videos, like the just regular videos uploading bit by bit. That's annoying. But for platforms like TikTok, it's very important because that gets the views going, it gets the engagement going. So throughout
Hmm.
the day, you're adding to that, you're adding to that. And the
Right.
more engagement on your account, the more they're going to promote it. So by doing more and more short clips with recaps and live coverage, you're actually benefiting yourself in the long run when you upload the recap, because then you have more traffic funneling to your platform.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Um. So what? So obviously, this is going to be a software event
Yeah.
for Google I/O. I'm not going to see too much hardware besides the Pixel 8A. Almost
Mm-hmm.
said 9A because we're almost there as well. Bro, I really feel
Oh
like
wow.
at the same time, I feel like we're like zipping through these years and like we're,
Don't start that.
bruh,
Don't start that.
we're almost at iPhone 16, Connor. Do you realize that?
Oh, I can't deal with this. I, I'm going to retire.
Seriously, it's just like damn.
Yeah.
Um,
And the sad thing is that I'm happy for you if you're excited about tech.
right.
I'm excited for you. I'm happy for you. That's great. But it's just not exciting anymore. It's the same stuff over and over and over again. So I'm kind of like, when I watch events, I'll just watch a recap.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I envy the people that get excited about events and
Mm,
like stop waiting for an evening and just watch them. I
mhm.
envy you people. I want to be with you, but I can't bring myself to sit down and watch the horror event anymore.
I mean, yeah, after a while, it's you already know what to expect. Um, and
Yeah.
even and even like with WWDC,
Mm.
um, I
I'm looking
honestly
forward
feel
to
like
watch
for the
this for watches this year,
yeah, yeah, I can't wait for that.
especially the old. I want to see what they do with this.
I like, I honestly, dude, um, I think that they need to switch up how they announce things because I feel like they always go in the same order. So you already know what to expect, when to expect it, and you
I suppose
know,
building up to the bigger announcement, which is a good thing to do. They start small and work their way up. tvOS really needs a bit of TLC this year.
Right.
That
Yeah.
iPadOS,
Yeah.
what is this
Hmm.
and anymore than the iPhone?
Yeah. True.
Like, I want to see them add like special features on the iPads with USB-C. I want to. Why isn't Final Cut on my iPad Mini?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I honestly I'm super pumped. What do you think is gonna happen this year for Vision OS and
Complete overhaul.
AR
Complete
and
overhaul the
yeah,
entire
I think so too.
experience.
Do you think?
Because what happened was with WatchOS 1, they implemented a bunch of features like contact card in every picture,
Hmm.
or your type of broad favorite contacts, good share heartbeats. People didn't care about that. They wanted more fluid experience, multitasking.
Right.
Apple brought that. But you're going to see is a lot more people are going to pick Vision Pro,
Yeah.
and people that
Yeah.
turned it. No shame for your turned it. It's an expensive process.
Hmm.
Why they need to just take a picture of MacBook. I like the MetaQuest more than Vision Pro. That's saying something
Yeah.
because they start off too strong. They start off too expensive. What they need to do is eventually get to this form factor.
Hmm. Yeah. I would love to see that
What
happen.
they need to do as well as they need to take it from a media consumption device and put it back into the idea of being a productivity device.
Yeah.
Take what people enjoy
Yeah.
about it and enhance that.
Exactly.
There's too many restrictions on it right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
For
yeah,
sure. Do you think that I almost said Apple. Do you think that Google would ever go back to doing AR, VR stuff?
they have to because it's the way that the future is going with the augmented and virtual reality experiences. You can tailor a user's experience with a device. You can enhance the world around them. With augmented reality, virtual reality was just a stepping stone to where we're headed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
extended reality, which is mixed multi reality setup. But it is important to realize that it is kind of, you know, it's going the way of augmented reality, and people want an augmented reality experience, but they don't want to have a big bulky headset on them. It's just the facts, and
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Google Glass had it right, but I think the Meta glasses have it even better.
Oh
Putting
yeah, for
a pair of
sure.
glasses on your face with the cameras, you can ask it to look and tell you things, but what they need to do is they need to add a visual experience to that. They need to add a screen. So
Yep.
it is possible, and there's tech out there, but I think Samsung will be the first to make a commercially viable augmented reality user experience in a form factor that is comfortable to wear for long periods of time.
Hmm. Yeah. At the same time, I mean, this is coming from an Apple sheet pretty much, but I think Apple has really knocked it down in the park. I really think that, yeah, well,
They
there's
have in some
still,
aspects. They have in some
yeah,
aspects, but a lot of aspects have been overlooked.
yeah.
It's a media consumption device and it's a virtual reality experience.
Hmm.
It's not what they marketed it as.
True, true.
So it is a disappointment in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So
Uh, I guess we'll have to see what happens. I honestly, I mean, again, Apple Sheep here, and I tested out the thing. Did you test out the Apple Vision Pro? If you say
didn't
no,
move
you're
to.
talking all this shit, bro. I'm kicking you out.
I studied augmented reality, and I didn't use a Vision Pro, but I've used the Quest Pro, I've used the Quest 3, I've used the
Mm,
Quest 2.
yeah, you
I
have.
have a lot of experience with virtual and augmented reality.
Right.
And Apple Vision Pro just isn't it.
What's your favorite that's come out thus far?
The Quest 3.
Ooh. Okay.
It's at a price point that is high, but not too high. €600. It has good
Ooh.
storage, 128 gigs by default. It has all the bells and whistles of being able to use
Yeah.
AR and
Yeah.
VR.
Yeah.
It's open source now, so any third party can make an app. It is less restrictive.
Mm-hmm.
There's actual AR features in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of aspects that actually is better than the Vision Pro. Oh, and it's lighter. It's made of plastic, which doesn't matter. You don't have a battery pack lying outside of you.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It's a toss-up. I think it was a miss for Apple.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
I would not be surprised if Apple gave up on AR.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I guess we will have to come back and talk about our thoughts and opinions after these events.
Yeah.
I know that there's an Apple and a Google event. Uh, the next 2 weeks.
I might make a
Ho-
video.
Hopefully, we'll see a Samsung event. I'm not really excited about that, but
I'm
um,
okay if they discontinue their lineup.
yes, yes,
Sell the
yes,
company. Just
yes,
go back to making fridges.
yes, yes, please. Because honestly,
Although
I said it,
I've used a Fold and I kind of prefer it over my iPhone.
but have you used Google Pixel Fold?
Yep, and I prefer it over my iPhone. Just saying.
You've used you've used the Google Pixel and a Samsung.
And a
Which
Flip
which one?
and the Razer.
Which one do you prefer?
Hardware wise, the Galaxy. Software wise, no, still the Galaxy. It feels the most built.
All right, we're done. Goodbye, Connor.
Yeah, I deserve that. But yeah, no, the Galaxy does feel the most complete and it's the most matured. And I prefer it over my iPhone.
Bruh.
I would swap
Really?
my. If it weren't for the Apple Watch, I'd swap my phone for a Galaxy Fold.
No, get the hell out of here. Are you kidding?
Yep, yep. It's the same price as an iPhone now. So
Oh, bruh. I mean,
yeah.
I would have to try it out, I guess, but I still
And
think,
I'd swap my MacBook for a Windows laptop.
and
Just saying.
but I still think Google Pixel is where it's at, bro. I I don't know.
Uh, as regards Android phones, it's there,
Yeah,
but I'd still choose a Galaxy.
interesting. Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Subscribe to Connor, wherever the hell he is,
Yep.
over here, whatever. I keep doing that. I don't know why. And
Yeah,
we will be speaking soon, Connor.
definitely. Yeah.
All right,
Nice.
guys.
Thank you for having me.
If you guys enjoyed, please subscribe if you guys are new. And with that being said, see you guys soon.